Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Sharonda Dupree, and today I will be discussing analyzing Arizona language development approach. Arizona definition of an English learner is a child who doesn't speak English and isn't capable of performing classroom work in English. I will now discuss terminology and program models. ESL is English as a second language. The program is designed to teach English language learner students English language skills that include speaking, listening, reading, writing, and study skills and content vocabulary. Bilingual is someone who speaks more than two languages. The program uses the student's home language in addition to English for instruction. Sheltered English instruction is an approach used in sheltered classroom where the teachers use physical activities, visual aids, and the environment to teach vocabulary for many subjects like math, science, and social studies. Structured English immersion is where the goal is for the English language learner students to succeed in a mainstream English classroom where English is taught through content areas. There are two bilingual program models. The first one is Early Exit, which is designed to help students acquire the English skills. The Late Exit program is where students remain throughout elementary school and continue to receive at least 40% of instruction in their first language and two-way bilingual where it's 50-50 balance in the class between language minority and language majority students taught by a single teacher. All of these programs are different in how they approach in teaching. Some are pullouts and others are the traditional setting in a classroom. I will now discuss the four principles of Arizona's language development approach. The first principle is asset-based behavior and expectations. English learner students bring language resources and cultural knowledge with them to the school environment. Principle 2 is integrated instruction in disciplinary language and content. All educators share the responsibility for designing instruction that merge language and literacy development with content learning. Principle 3 is targeting and explicit language instruction. Explicit language instruction is a critical opportunity to intentionally support English learner students. Principle 4 is assessment, monitoring, and feedback. Schools and districts use English language proficiency standards, diagnostic tools, formative assessment practices, and summative assessments to measure the progress of the English learner student. The SEI models are the newcomer is a foreign-born student and the foreign-born student and family who recently arrived into the United States. They are pulled out for 120 minutes. The 50-50 model receives 50% of instruction in English and 50% in their native language. The pullout is pulling out into small groups of English learner students into a different location for about an hour. The 2 hour is 120 minutes of targeted English language development daily in the SEI classroom. The process used to determine English language learners program eligibility is for students to take a home language survey and an English language proficiency test. Once the student is identified as not proficient, they are placed in an ELL program. They are tested every year to determine progress. Once a student is classified as proficient, They will then be tested for the next 2 years to monitor if they are really proficient. If not, they are readmitted into an ELL program. I thank you for listening to my